Hello, hello. It's the show. It's the asshole cooking show. Are her hands too short? No. I gotta figure out how long her hands are compared to the rest of her. I'm wearing my goblin sphinx girly, I guess. I don't know. There we go. I don't know. I don't know how to name a stream. We'll just go with that. Can I see what's happening over here? That would be good. I'll do a little bit more doodling. I want something on, and then watch the stream, please. There we go. Y'all are gonna have to behave. I'm just looking at the top chat. Because I don't think it comes through onto, what's it called? Restream. It doesn't come through onto Restream, so I'm just going to see what's in the chat there. So you're going to have to behave. Everyone's going to have to behave, and I'm going to draw. I'm going to sit and I'm going to draw. I do like the way her feet are looking. They're looking a lot better now than they were. A lot better. Right, what is going on? I think I merged that down, did I? Yes, I did. Yes. Yes, queen. What was it I was trying to do? More shadows, but not like horribly more shadows. She needs some kind of, oh, what are they called? Shoulder blades. She needs some shoulder blades somewhere. I'm not gonna fight with them right now, but she does certainly need some somewhere. At some point. Is this the right brush? Yes. This brush isn't even like bad. This is not even bad for trying to line things, honestly. I thought I would start getting tired of it, but I still quite like it. I've got like a few default Clip Studio brushes that I always used, and I've never changed. Never changed. They just work. They just work okay, and that's that. Okay, I can probably like block that out a little bit. I like having little bits of like heavy corner occlusion shadow going on in the inks, because whatever I do with the coloring, I'm not going to be doing that. So I may as well have the line art handle it, and I like doing line art like this anyway. I think it's just where it starts getting a bit more like finicky that I don't like doing it. I don't like that. Right. Do I want to fill that like leg in by here? Because I prefer to see like a bit of whatever is going on. I guess I could just like fluff, maybe. And that might handle it. Maybe. I got to do some studies where it's like, well, I guess I have been doing, because I was talking about doing the like buff guys. If I do more of those, I'll stick them on the Patreon. But I was sort of, while I was watching movies and stuff, kind of paying attention, doing some studies from them buff guy refs on I can never remember the name of the website. What is it? Pose Maniacs, that's it, but they've got them on their own one too. Free Photo Muscle, that's their own one. Wait, where are we at? Okay, YouTube's like catching something there. Hello, what's this about? Full Metal Alchemist? Kind of don't mind her having like a it's gonna have to go the other way. The belly fluff. The belly fluff. I mean, there's nothing down there, but like belly fluff. Cover it up. Put it away. Put it away. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna. You know what? I've got like some stuff that I'll watch while I'm cooking because it's kind of easy watching. I've been watching Monster still. I'm trying to get through that because there's way more episodes than I thought there was, but I've been watching that while I've been cooking. I just haven't been doing a whole lot of that lately, so. Or well, not so much that's like easy. Or like takes a while, where I can kind of zone out, not stood there stirring the pots. It's nice to have a watch it while I cook food anime, I guess. Do I want like squink? Do I squingle? Do I want to squingle the skin by there? Squingle and scrungle the skin. Maybe like a tiny bit. A little tiny bit of squingle. Oh, that's a foot, right? That's a like back foot by there. Looks like part of the hand because it kind of joins into the fuck are these random streams I get recommended? Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm getting a lot of randos today. Is YouTube like recommending me for some reason? Welcome. I'm just drawing. I'm doing what I usually do. I don't know how much I want to block that out. Maybe not too much. Oh, that's, I don't know, that's gonna get like crazy. I kind of just want to make it so there's enough contrast that when you look at it, it's making sense. Maybe. Something to frame it. Recommended a single middle-aged dude today. He's a chill guy, honestly. Oh. It's fun when you get random stuff. I get like random streams recommended sometimes, but it's usually just art stuff. I like it when you start getting recommended videos that have got like 2 or 3 views. And it's just, it's like weird, like people ranting about stuff. You've got like no interest in, but it's like crazy shit. Some pure, undisturbed, pure, like the fresh fallen snow. Something wholesome about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing good with this hair. I kind of don't think so. I don't really want it to, I don't want it to be as heavy as the other one. That one's supposed to be more heavily shaded on purpose, but this one's lighter because she's not so, like, in the face. She's not looking so cuckoo. I could like shade out the bits of the hair at the back. She's supposed to have light colored hair as well, so anything I want to put on it is going to be like shading. Back, you read the comment or not? Is there something about Full Metal Alchemist? What was it? Welcome back. I couldn't tell what you were trying to say, but something about Full Metal Alchemist. You're gonna have to elaborate a bit. Maybe just that is fine. Just block it out like that. Creature some food, dog. It's begging. You're right. I'm not gonna like I was thinking about like hatching the ribs in, like blip 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 blip, but I think that's a bit much. I think that's a bit much. She's fine like that. She's just supposed to be kind of slinky, like a weasel. Given a joke, you didn't seem to catch it. No. No, I didn't. YouTube like blocked the message. I only got it in my thing, so I don't know. Okay, I think that's maybe fine. I might do another one. Shouldn't be talking. My ribcage is visible through my chest. Do you want the food instead? I'm not gonna block her ear out. What have we been eating, chat? I've had a baked potato with cheese and onion for dinner. It was very nice. Highly recommend. I put sriracha on it. It's real nice. Real good. Real nice. I like a little leg out in this one. With the little leggy out at the side. Like where this. I think that's funny. Stick the leggy out. Do I want to draw that one next? Maybe. Oh, what other ones do I have? I did those two, and I've got that other one. I was trying to like foreshorten the legs a little bit in some of them, so I can get more movement because I was struggling with them before, and drawing them like a bit too blocky, just trying to get the proportions down, but it's not so bad now. First image Google suggests. Might be a reference though. Spoilers for Full Metal Alchemist. Trauma? Is that a character? I'll look it up. Someone told me about the like dog girl. I don't think that's the same thing though, is it? I can't remember what her name was. I'm interested in if there's like anything my stuff looks like when I'm drawing. Just in general, if people think it looks like something else, tell me. I'm interested. Full Metal Alchemist. What am I looking for? I don't know. I don't see anything that looks like a... did I grab that already? Let's check. Oh yeah, I did. There she is. I want to draw her face from the front too. I guess the other angles are kind of more like that, apart from that one at the top. Okay. Did I draw these way too big? I guess I'd rather draw them big because I don't fight. Don't fight with pixels. I'm gonna have to. I've been trying to like lay out panels. I've been drawing a bunch of like different poses with her, trying to play around with stuff, see how it do. But I'll have to work on like how big exactly they should be for doing comic pages, so I can see how much room I've actually got for details. Otherwise, it'll get crazy. Is that about the size? It's about the same size. Kind of want to make the sheet bigger. I like the infinite sketch page kind of flavor. But it's already a pretty big file. What if I duplicate these and then I can move them away? Or I could just open another sheet and then paste her in after, actually. That might be a better idea. That's a better idea. Smarter. And then I can, well, I've got a duplicate of that file, haven't I? I've got a duplicate of it, and then this can go over here. That's a direct duplicate of it that I've got flipped. Okay. Okay. Right, and then I need to resize this, so it's going to be the same. Oops, sorry, I'm fussing with layers. Canvas bullshit. There we go. Just make it big. There we go. If I copy paste it, it's going to look the same. Anyway, the size is going to stay. Or is it not big enough? Oh, there we go. There she is. And I'll make a bit more room for when I inevitably make some kind of mess. I just want to be able to see these over at the side so I can reference. Okay, I need to make a new layer. I should save this because I'll end up with a file that I haven't got saved at all, won't I? Maybe I should time-lapse it, actually, because I've not been doing that. Oh, then again, no, it'll be a pain, won't it? It'll be a pain when I, like, shift everything. What have I got? I'll try and shifty this. Oops. Stormo from Adventure Time? I don't know if I've seen Stormo from Adventure Time. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to have to move the front of her over, I think. I was trying to fit that other leg in, but it's not going to do. I'm going to have to look up Stormo. Is that like a later series character? Because I started watching it around like series 5, maybe? Yo, hello. How are we? Yeah, maybe that's sketch. If I just like, if I shuffle it around and try and like fix things maybe as I go. I should be able to like block that leg. Keep thinking she looks like different animals, but I was thinking I need to go back to like doing studies of kind of dogs and things so I can pick up on the anatomy. Probably horses too, because I'm pulling a bit from that. But things like ferrets and stoats and weasels, just, they're too hairy. Like, they're not bald enough. Like, you can find a pretty bald horse to have a reference of, or like, you know, short hair, but not anything little and weaselly like that. They're a whole different struggle. It's that thing of like, if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna draw anything like structure-y, it's easier to do it if it's kind of naturalistic, because you can get away with a bit more. Like the hairy animals, you can get away with a bit more. I'm making that too long. She's supposed to have like a little bit of a foot that she can walk. I have to draw her standing up too, like people. Bipedal. Let me look up that Adventure Time character. I'm interested now. Stormo. Oh, it's that thing. I have seen that thing. Huh. I forgot that existed. Damn, that thing's ugly. I think I should like move that leg. Actually, it's kind of wrong. I'm gonna boop, boop. like that instead. She's got very chicken drummery legs. Turkey drummers. Bernard Matthews, turkey drummers. And yeah, that needs adjusting then. It's not right. Still on live. I know I am. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's better. I think it's like this, the foreshortening there wants to like roll. And then there's like not enough over here. My dog looks like she a dead pigeon? What, like hunched over it? Do I do cardio? What? Do what? Because I'm coughing? What are you talking about? What is... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with drawing that other leg. Is what I'm worried about. I'm trying to get the... I gotta look at the dog skeletons again, man. Like the ischium and everything. Swing around the back where they got the kind of weird triangle-y kind of butt. Triangle-y butt shape. I'm gonna have to swing... Okay, yeah. That wants to swing that way. That makes that quite a lot more foreshortened, because like if I look at this one and you like roll that up, that would be pretty high up. I guess, like up there. So that's like out when it should be kind of, yeah. No, you would see like more of the front of it if it was that short by there. So maybe that bit needs to come forward. Like it doesn't look like it lines up properly. Simple solution if you don't want to draw the other leg, cut it off and say the character was in a brutal accident. There was... Oh, I don't remember who it was I was listening to talk, but they were like, just give the character a bunch of scars and then you get to explain them later. Like, just make them look messed up and then you got excuses to throw backstory in. I thought it was quite funny. That looks a bit more normal. Yeah, I'm trying not to make it too humanoid in the legs either. It's kind of getting there, but not too much. She needs the curvy belly like a borzoi, I think. Okay, so if that's like that, then that one's gonna have to like that way. Oops. So just, yeah, that's just like folded up that leg. Yeah, okay. I'm getting lost on my sketch because I've changed it as I've gone, or kind of moved it around. "3D model of a character. I made the belt simpler and said he's too poor to afford a real belt, so he uses strings." Oh, am I getting away with this? I don't know if I'm getting away with this angle. Are those like those are the same length, right? Like here to here. That's the way I'm drawing them. That seems to like look better, because when I was doing it more technically and trying to figure out what proportions I wanted to get it to look human when she stands up, it like threw the way that the leg would move completely out of whack. So I'm trying to just like work with it and see what looks right or moves right. And then I will worry about if she looks enough like people, because she's gonna have clothes covering her up then, but not when gobbo mode like this. They're talking about latissimus. Oh, actually. How do I shoulder blades? Do I do this and have them like poke up? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking that's the way to go. And then it's not the, what is that? Oh, what's the end of the thing called? My brain is like caracoid process, but that's not what that is. That ain't the caracoid process. That's the other little scoop-de-loop-de that goes around the bottom of it. Something. No, hang on. I gotta like rework this because I've mangled it a little bit by making her too long. That needs to come down that way. Okay. Yeah, it just needs to cover up that leg now. That's it. It's getting like obsessive about trying to fit everything in, but it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go and have like a nice silhouette the way I was thinking. Oh, let's pull that shoulder in, because they kind of roll around the front, mixing the animal and human anatomy. It's turning out more difficult than I thought. I still want to keep that roll by there, and then I want a head turned up so I've got more foreshortening on it. I'm trying to keep the knobbly wrists as well so they stand out. Okay, did I move? What's it look like compared to that now? Yeah, okay, that is the problem where I haven't overlapped it enough. Yeah. She'll squat, you know. Okay, so the neck comes up to there. There is the head, and then she is kind of diamond shaped in the face. But not that much, or I'm going to end up tilting her head down. It's been helping actually to draw. Draw like the line for the nose, but also the mouth underneath. Hello, Baban. Hello. First time in the chat. Have you been here before? Have you been on YouTube? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Hold a bit from the snake. Oh! Is that the last time you saw me? I'm a beautiful dragon now. I'm like the caterpillar in Bug's Life. I got my little wings. Little tiny ones. I'm a beautiful butterfly. I don't remember what he says. The snake. The sus snake. Okay, she needs to like not have a huge blocky chin. Oh. I think I'm fighting with how much eyebrow to give her as well. Is there a shrimp era as well? Was there a shrimp era? I had the hot tub snake where it had a little cocktail glass with shrimp in. That was one, I remember. Yeah. Okay, I'm tilting her head down again. And it's also getting smaller than it needs to be. Let me resize that. Let me resize that. There we go. I kind of like the other ones I did already. They're not bad. Drama in the Discord and a reset. Oh yeah, like mods were hiding shit from me, so I couldn't be honest with it anymore. I've got a Patreon Discord, but yeah, honestly, I've had to kick people out for the same kind of issues, to be honest. So, it's just a people thing. Okay, I think I'm fighting with that. Just sus in general. Yeah, yeah. I guess anyone who wants to be on Discord. It's the problem. Keep it to friends IRL, yeah, same. Well, I've got a few people I'll hang around with that I've known for years. I don't know. I've known Cherry for like 10 years now, which is crazy. Mutual dingleberries. I was meaning to horse out Cherry's stuff. Actually, Cherry has been posting videos. I'm going to cover all this up with hair in a second. I am going to cover all this up with hair in a second, and it's going to piss me off real bad. I just realized that. I'm going to get real angry. Is she looking too chunky? My close friends IRL I met through Discord? That's cool. Are they like close, or are they people you like travel to see? So it's kind of crazy if they're all like close enough. It's an OC commission. This is one of my characters I'm trying to draw. I'm trying to figure out what she needs to look like. I want to do. I'm going to attempt some kind of comic thing that's a bit more than the other one I've been doing. It's just 4 panels. Have some tea. I want to do like little bits of hatching for the muscles. Roll them around. Brachioradialis, that's it. I keep getting it mixed up with coracobrachialis because I was memeing on that with that shadow that I drew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight with them. Shoulder blades. I think I'm having an issue with a rib cage where I'm like, it needs to be. Okay, dog rib cage is like this, right? It's like tall. Taller than like wide this way, right? And then human rib cage is like that. Not exactly, but you get what I mean. Travel to see quite a few of them. International students that moved to the UK and a couple of others, just sort of local 1 hour away. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I'm gonna go and visit Cherry at some point, but that's a whole kerfuffle to travel that far. Well, I was supposed to like last year, but that didn't happen. There was some other bullshit went on that made that not a thing that could happen. Do. Soon, so help me. Top half human and then lengthen it to make it more dog-like. Inspiration behind the current character. She's supposed to be kind of she's like shapeshifty. And I was drawing like goblins. And I was trying to make it so that if you see them from the front, they look human, right? But when you see them from the side, I don't think I've got any of the pages up. When you see them from the side, they're like very obviously not human. They're kind of like warped and the face is longer. But if you see them just directly from the front, they look like people. So she's like a softer version of them. Hey, made it in time for the Baban stream. You did. Hello, Vince. What's jiggling? Welcome back. I guess I can just get away with that for a nose. I was trying not to make the details on it like too much. Oh, she's gonna get weird looking. I think I'm fighting with like eye distance also and the way that the nose works, because it is supposed to be like a big pointy I guess like just like Gerudo noses, because they're just like that, aren't they? Like big glabella straight into the rest of the nose bridge. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How we doing? Yeah, that like the ears are supposed to go down to like there. Does she need? I have like an issue with faces where the less detail I have to put on them to make them like smooth, the more I fight with them for some reason. It's like the more simple, the worse it is to draw. I only really need to get it down. This isn't the finished one anyway. Just need to get it done enough and then I can tidy it up. Monculus dog and girl fusing it at the same position and posture as the photo you were drawing. Oh. I don't think I did, but I think I know the dog girl that you mean. I have been told about the dog girl. How are we doing this fine afternoon and night, depending on your friend zone? Hello, how are we? I'm good. I've got a warm cup of tea, and I'm pretty comfy. Pretty comfy and nice. I hope we're doing good. Doing a little bit of fighting with anatomy, I guess. Oh, I looked up. I was talking before about there's a horse anatomy book by George Stubbs, the horse painter guy, that you can get on the Internet Archive. It's just up there, and you can read through it without having to do anything. It's just on there. I plonked it in the Patreon Discord. I'm gonna probably have a route through that. You're a spoiler about how she got turned into what she turned into. How? What? Got to be what she turned to be. I think I know. I think I already know. Like I say, I'll watch it at some point. Anyway. I'll watch it at some point. It'll end up in the anime rotation. Okay, that hand's kind of fucky-wucky too. I want to squish this one up a bit more. I did completely forget there was like Sphinx things in Adventure Time though. That means the one thing I struggle with. I can't properly draw hands, so just draw Animal Crossing player hands as a replacement. I think those are like really cute, actually. That's a stylistic thing I never got on with, but I think that's adorable when people do it. It's real cute. Cherry's been doing short sketching video, like sketchbook sketching videos. I'll have to put a link to them. But she drew the clown. I don't think she started using it in thumbnails yet, but she's drawn the clown to use in thumbnails, and it looks very Care Bear-esque. It's very cute. Watch it, it's good. It is one that people keep bothering me to watch. I don't know, I'm slow at getting around to watching stuff. I'm terrible. No, the hands aren't sitting properly. I'll adjust them. I think I tend to drop the face off a little bit too quick. Give her a bit more arch by there, and then let it roll. Yeah, let it roll up like that. I'm gonna draw the hair on another layer, and then get rid of that. I think her head's maybe too, yeah, her head's too small again. Let me just resize that and maybe bring it up a bit. It's giving me problems. Seriously. Oh, the neck's got to foreshorten behind there as well. That's the other thing. Okay, what's the hair do? Like, stringy. Stringy like that, and then she's got the sideys that roll down. Oh, that's gonna cover up her hand as well. Creature. Do I just let it like roll over the hand maybe? That might be. Yeah. I'll have to make it more stringy. Like that. I do like the overly stringy hair, but I don't want to go crazy with it. It would be cute if all of this at the top where it's short and fuzzy just like sits on top of the arm. Like that. And then the rest of it just... I don't know how much I want it to fall off because I've drawn it looser. It's looser in that top one, so it's got more movement, but I did like the idea of it just being quite I suppose like a mane along the back, but it's not really supposed to be. Some of it. Like you could get the idea that it's a mane and it goes all the way along the back and sticks like a hyena or something, but longer. Yeah, you know what, let's squeeze it in behind. Squeeze it in behind the arm and then have it like roll forward and over. That's her ear over there. I think I've still got that nasty cough that I had before Christmas. There we go. So, like I say, a lot of it's going to end up covered up because of the pose. Still helps to draw it though. There we go. Bit more floof. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better, right? Let's reduce it and then we'll do some lines. Do some lines. Lining. Oh, let me have a drink first and then I'll get on with it. I don't think I had a specific pen pixel weight that I was using. I've been trying to, well, it's more for if I'm working on a canvas that's the same size every time. But picking the same brush size so that it gets more difficult as I start to nibble on details that aren't necessary. So I'm gonna, I don't know, trying to like mimic traditional, I suppose, because you can't zoom in anymore on an actual piece of paper. I'm gonna have to reduce them a bit more because it's too easy to see. I want to be able to do that, yeah. That is supposed to join up like that. It's like a line from the nose. That's too much. Get a nice. I want to get that to pop out like the squidge outside the silhouette. And then, you know what, that needs to like roll down a bit more and not be so curved inwards. No, it's too chunky. It's too chunky. That's bad. Smooth it out. And then I can roll it around. I don't do a lot of that like softer hatching to try and get muscles in. She's kind of stringy anyway, but I still want to get them. How long have I been drawing? 52 minutes. Oh. Okay, I'm taking too long. I think it took me like an hour to do the last one. I should be going faster. Stop moving these around too, because I don't quite like the way that they're sitting. I think we're supposed to be having like horrible storms too, actually. I hope it's not gonna get bad. Okay, I need to be careful with eyebrows because they roll like down, but you don't see as much of them, and then they wake up further along. As they roll, they up and over. And then down that way onto the nose. That's a bit too round, is it? Well, kind of want the end of a nose like squared off a bit. And if I can get it to sit in the silhouette well, that would be nice. Really? You wouldn't really see, like, I don't know if you'd see the chin. I don't know if you'd even see the chin at that angle. Maybe not. Maybe just the chops. Maybe just the chops and then that rolling down. She's got a weird face. I think her nose is kind of going off to the side a bit as well, or it shouldn't. And the eyes, actually. And the It's not too much cheek over there. That makes it look weirder if you don't see her chin. No, that nose needs to be longer, doesn't it? That's ass where she looks funny. Like that. I'm looking at it over there on the other one and it's further out. See now that's gobbo looking. Now she looks like a gobbo. Maybe that one should be outy. When in doubt, pinky's out. No, that looks dumb. Never mind. Just by there, maybe. They're getting a bit kind of small and squishy. Kind of being a bit longer. Oh my god, you know that like 90s cartoon style with the wild thornberries and stuff where they're like this and the lips are like down there on the face. You know what I mean? What was Eliza's sister's name? Was it Debbie? I think it was Debbie. She looks like Debbie. Debbie the house elf. I'm gonna have to fix them chops. They need to go further back. And the chin. I wonder if I could sculpt her. That would be cool. Just like a simple one so I can maneuver it around. Oops. And look at the shapes. I've been eyeing up some like skeletons, like full-size skeletons. For reference, you know. I'm gonna have to go behind that leg. And then, yeah, behind that leg too, so that it just sits like that. Some of it can go over the top like this, I think. Get it to overlap a bunch and then I can fight with shadows around it later. Let me draw some of the back too. Do it over there. She's got the back of her hips and then the butt fluff. What time is it now? It's gonna be 10 o'clock. Okay. I'm gonna try and finish this before 10 o'clock, so I've got like 15 minutes and then I'll hop off. I might go and do some figure drawing before I go to bed, maybe. Can't see the rest. I'll try and keep most of her on the screen. I need to learn to stop moving the canvas around while I'm drawing. Big eyes on her are creepy, actually. Big pupils. I want to like get that kind of motion to stand out, like around there with the ball joint on the hips. No, I don't want to like hollow a face on the side. I think I just want it like round. Good morning again. How are you doing? Not bad, thank you. How are we? Welcome to the stream. What is going on? Eating ramen? Nice. Now I want ramen. I could have it if I wanted, but ooh. I don't know. I've already eaten food. Then again, I suppose the cheap ramen is like barely classifiable as food. Maybe it's not that bad. You know what I've never tried? That horribly spicy ramen that everyone talks about. Never even once. I wouldn't like it, but I'm, just from seeing it so much, I'm kind of curious how bad it is. Okay, I need to do the hair first. Oh yeah, her leg is like doubled up, okay. I don't know if I should just draw it in like light, because that's probably what I'd do if I was trying to get it to recede into the background without like shading it heavy. If it was more well lit. I really like the way I drew her pecs in that first one, where she's got the horrible gobbo face. Actually, it's a little bit janky with the trapezius maybe on the left, but I think I like the pecs. Like I say, I'm gonna look at horses. Did I draw over the top of that? Oh yeah. Okay, I was like, why is that line there? That looks terrible. Why would I draw a line through the whole thing? I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do that. She's got 2 heels, which is kind of creepy. I'm gonna have to cook ramen. I'm gonna have to cook a nasty ramen to eat. I'm hungry. I'm cold and hungry. Cold and hungry. For morale. I need it for morale. She needs a buddy also. She needs a buddy. I need to draw him, but I don't know. I don't know what he needs to look like. Human people, so I guess not as interesting immediately. Human people. A real human boy. Still don't like her face. She's making me think of someone where it's very, oh, Lois Griffin. That's what she looks like. She's got the big, like, you know, the cheek. Like this going on. And also the big nose. Is the chin not in the middle? I think that might be what it is. Chin's not in the middle. A bit more over and under, yeah, a bit more over and under, and then you'd see more of that at the side too. That looks better. She's got like a similar shape going on with the chin as the nose. I should maybe that bit of the face like shadow, like cheekbone out down to the mouth. I was thinking like that, but then she starts to get the like plastic surgery. My face has been pulled back and now I've got a Joker smile thing going on. Oh, one of the eyes is too. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah, because like this is a pretty big distance, right? So it's awkward. It's awkward to catch. Let me just finish the rest of it. I'm getting hungry now. I'm thinking about food. I want to go and eat some food. This is what happens if the furries get their way, chat. Human-animal hybrids. Is that looking better? Can't figure out like how feathery I want the back of her head to be. She's kind of bird-like too. She's kind of like a dragon. She's kind of like a weasel. Several different things all at the same time. Milky Way cookie, is that you? Milky Way cookie. Oh, do you mean the game? Or do you mean like Milky Way bars and cookies? Because that sounds great. I don't know how you'd get it to survive being baked, but oh, that would be nice. The nougat and cookies. Oh my god. Not talking to you, I'm talking to the chat. Huh? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see what you're looking at. See what you're looking at. Okay. I'm only seeing the most recent messages. You mean the last person who is in the chat? Also, wow, rude. Not talking to me. I'm sorry I keep flipping the canvas. I don't mean to do that. Okay, that's a bit better. And then where's the belly? Where's the belly? Here? I think there's the belly. Oops, and it rolls up and around there. I've been having an issue with my little tablet where the button on the pen is not raised up at all. It's sort of sunken into the pen, so you can't you can't just grab it and feel for where the button is, because you don't feel it. Like there's no way to pick up where it is just by touch, which is aggravating as all hell. And I kept clicking the button accidentally and doing shortcuts that I didn't want to do. So I had to put some nail varnish onto the button so that it would be raised up and have some kind of texture on it so I could tell where it is. But because I've got used to holding that pen now that I'm back to my usual one, I'm having the problem where I'm starting to click the buttons, even though I've never had that problem before. And it is infuriating, actually. It's really, really annoying. It's making me hold my pen different, and I keep trying to do different shortcuts because they're different on both tablets. Okay, let's not make it look like she's got dingleberries, but she does have furry butt. Just to cover it up, she got a furry butt. I don't think I'm gonna make the shading quite as heavy on this one either. I'll let it soften out over it, the back there, because I would like that leg to just disappear and not have too much attention on it. Yeah, I kind of like that, and then more on the ones that are closer to the front. Maybe like if I cast the shadow down onto the hand, it might help to block it out, and then also have the nose silhouette. That would be nice. Maybe. I don't know if that looks stupid. Maybe. Maybe that looks dumb. Is that right on the curve? Yes, right on the curve for a back. It's no good. Whoops. That might be fine. I might leave that now. Or at least, like, come back tomorrow. Or whenever. Yeah, I'll bring that over here, and then I can keep all my sketches, I hope. I'll start putting them in folders. And I can keep them separate. Okay, there she is. There she is without those. Yeah, that other backlight is really faded. I might block it in with shadows, but I'll do that. I'll do that tomorrow. It might look better. There's 3 of them so far. I am sleepy now. I think I'm gonna scoot, chat. I think I'm gonna scoot. I might see if there's someone I can go and raid. I still have that, don't I? Yes. Okay. Let's go and have a look. I don't know if there's much going on, but I'll have a nose. Is streaming Skier? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna raid Skier. Taff, coming to the stream, chat. I will be back tomorrow, probably. At some point.